Ford's history is filled with extremes engines that nearly ruined reputations and others that became icons of strength and endurance. Today we're uncovering the true legends, the 10 greatest Ford engines ever made. Each one isn't just metal and fuel, it's a story of reliability, raw power, and timeless legacy. Top 10. 390 FE V8. The Ford 390 FE V8 made its debut in 1967 as part of the FE engine family, aimed at bridging the gap between heavy-duty work and performance excitement. With a displacement of 390 cubic inches, this big block V8 quickly found its way into F-Series trucks, Galaxies, and even Mustangs. It was never intended to steal the spotlight like the racing 427S or 428 Cobra jets, but instead to serve as a versatile, dependable power plant for a wide range of vehicles. What set the 390 apart was its balance of durability and usable strength. Factory ratings in stronger trims reached around 315 horsepower, paired with over 400 pound-feet of torque. Built with a cast-iron block and forged crankshaft, it was engineered for punishment, whether towing heavy loads or sprinting down the quarter mile. Perhaps its most important feature was adaptability. Owners found it easy to modify. A carburetor swap, a new camshaft, or free-flowing headers could turn the 390 from a humble truck motor into a street-ready bruiser. The 390 earned love from truck drivers and mechanics alike because it simply worked. Its low-end torque made hauling effortless, and its tough internals meant fewer breakdowns under stress. For those who relied on their trucks for daily labor, the 390 became a trusted partner that rarely let them down, building a reputation for resilience. Collectors and hot rodders continue to seek 390-powered vehicles because of what the engine represents. It's not just about numbers, it's about versatility, character, and the legacy of doing everything well. The 390 FE V8 remains memorable because it embodied Ford's ability to build an engine that was affordable, adaptable, and enduring qualities that keep it celebrated decades later. Top 9. 3.5L EcoBoost V6. The 3.5L EcoBoost V6 was first introduced in 2009, marking a bold shift in Ford's philosophy. At a time when full-size trucks were defined by naturally aspirated V8 engines, Ford risked everything by offering a downsized, twin-turbocharged V6. It debuted in the F-150 and quickly expanded to performance icons like the Ford GT Supercar, proving Ford was serious about combining efficiency and raw power. What made the 3.5L EcoBoost special was its blend of technology and muscle. Early versions delivered around 365 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque, while newer variants produce up to 660 horsepower and 550 pound-feet in high-performance trims. With direct injection, variable valve timing, and twin turbos, the EcoBoost offered immediate torque delivery, giving trucks the power to tow massive loads while still achieving better fuel economy than V8 rivals. Its adaptability from work trucks to supercars made it one of the most versatile engines Ford ever engineered. Truck owners grew to love the EcoBoost because it delivered on its promises. Despite skepticism, it proved capable of towing just as well as big V8s while being smoother and more fuel-efficient. Owners who performed regular maintenance often saw these engines surpass 200,000 miles without major issues. This reliability earned respect, turning doubters into loyalists. The 3.5L EcoBoost is worth remembering because it redefined what modern truck engines could be. It broke tradition, showed that technology could outmuscle displacement, and gave Ford the edge in innovation. Collectors and enthusiasts now see it as a milestone engine, one that changed the course of pickup performance forever. For many, it's the motor that proved Ford could evolve without losing strength. Top 8. 5L EFI HO V8. The Ford 5L EFI HO V8 made its mark in 1986, arriving during a time when American performance seemed to be fading. Muscle cars of the late 1970s and early 1980s had been weakened by emissions regulations and low compression ratios, but Ford's decision to pair its iconic 302 cubic inch V8 with electronic fuel injection reignited excitement in the Mustang lineup, particularly in the Fox body generation. Rated at around 225 horsepower in its prime, the EFI HO may not have shattered records, but it provided an ideal mix of usability and performance. Electronic fuel injection ensured better throttle response, improved reliability, and more consistent performance compared to carbureted engines of the era. The 5 also came with a sturdy bottom end and plenty of aftermarket support, making it an easy platform for modifications. Lightweight Fox body Mustangs, combined with this motor, created a performance-to-price ratio unmatched in the 1980S and 1990S. Drivers loved the 5 EFI HO because it brought back the thrill of V8 performance at an affordable cost. It was easy to maintain, durable under stress, and surprisingly fuel-efficient for its size. Owners discovered it could handle daily commuting during the week and unleash raw fun on weekends, making it one of the most versatile engines of its time. Today, the 5 EFI HO remains a favorite among enthusiasts and collectors because of its legacy. Fox body Mustangs equipped with this engine are still popular in drifting, drag racing, and grassroots motorsports. Affordable, tunable, and historically significant, the 5 EFI HO V8 represents the revival of American performance and holds a permanent spot in Ford's Hall of Fame. Top 7. Number 4. Barra Inline-6. The Ford 4L Barra Inline-6 made its debut in the early 2000s, developed by Ford Australia as part of the Falcon lineup. At a time when many automakers were moving away from large displacement inline engines, Ford doubled down with a motor that became a cult hero not only in Australia but worldwide. In stock form, the Barra produced anywhere from 209 to over 400 horsepower, with torque figures that easily moved heavy sedans and utes across long distances. Its robust iron block dual overhead cam design and strong internals gave it a reputation for strength. But what really sparked curiosity was its tuning potential. Enthusiasts quickly discovered the Barra could withstand astronomical power levels. With upgraded internals, tuners have pushed these engines beyond 1,000 horsepower, cementing its status as one of the toughest 6-cylinders ever built. The Barra earned love because it combined everyday usability with limitless performance potential. Owners appreciated how it ran smoothly as a daily commuter, yet transformed into a powerhouse when modified. Reliability was another factor. Properly maintained, these engines often lasted over 250,000 miles without major issues, a testament to Ford Australia's engineering. Collectors and tuners still chase Barra-powered Falcons not only for performance, but for the legend attached to the name. It's remembered as Ford's answer to Japan's iconic 2JZ, proving that the Blue Oval could build an inline-6 that rivaled the world's best. Today, the Barra is more than just an engine. It's a symbol of engineering overachievement, one that fans proudly call Ford's hidden gem. Top 6. 300 SID 4.9L Inline-6. The Ford 300 cubic inch Inline-6, later known as the 4.9L, was first introduced in 1965 as part of the F-Series truck lineup. Designed during a time when Ford needed a bulletproof workhorse, this straight six quickly earned a reputation for being nearly indestructible. For over 3 decades, it powered trucks, vans, tractors, and even industrial equipment, proving its versatility far beyond just pickup duty. From the factory, the 300 produced around 150 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, numbers that may look modest today, but were more than enough to get heavy work done. Its long-stroke design delivered strong low-end torque, perfect for towing and hauling. Built with a cast-iron block and head, this engine could handle abuse without complaint. Farmers used it in irrigation pumps, UPS ran it in delivery trucks, and everyday owners relied on it to start every morning, regardless of conditions. Its simple design made it easy to repair, and stories of these engines crossing 400,000 miles are common. The 300 Inline-6 became loved because of its reliability. Owners trusted it in the harshest conditions, cold winters, hot summers, endless job sites, and it simply kept going. Unlike more complex V8s, it didn't require constant attention or specialized tuning. Its dependability made it a legend among mechanics and workers alike. Today, enthusiasts remember the 300 not for speed, but for its honesty. It was the engine that embodied "Built Ford Tough," delivering durability over decades of service. Collectors seek them for restoration projects, while others keep them alive, because they represent a time when engines were designed to last a lifetime. The 300 SID Inline-6 stands tall as one of Ford's most trustworthy creations. Top 5 7.3L Power Stroke Diesel. The 7.3L Power Stroke Diesel was introduced in 1994, marking a turning point in Ford's Super Duty lineup. Built as a heavy-duty workhorse, it quickly distinguished itself as one of the most beloved diesel engines ever installed in a pickup truck. Produced until 2003, it cemented Ford's reputation in the diesel world with unmatched dependability. From the factory, the 7.3L Power Stroke delivered around 275 horsepower and 525 pound-feet of torque, impressive numbers for its time. Its cast-iron block, forged steel crankshaft, and hydraulic electronic unit injectors made it both strong and efficient. Unlike its troubled successors, the infamous 6L and 6.4L Power Strokes, the 7.3L didn't require endless fixes or cab-off maintenance. Owners discovered it was simple to maintain, handled towing with ease, and routinely crossed 500,000 miles with proper care. Its reliability became legendary, and resale values for trucks equipped with this engine remain high even today. The 7.3L earned love because it just worked. Truckers relied on it to haul enormous loads, farmers used it for daily labor, and contractors trusted it on job sites. Owners found peace of mind knowing that no matter the mileage or task, the 7.3 would deliver consistent strength. It gained a cult-like following for being nearly unkillable. Collectors and enthusiasts continue to value the 7.3L because it represents Ford at its best, building an engine designed to last generations. Even now, used Super Duty trucks with this engine fetch premium prices because buyers know they're investing in proven durability. The 7.3L Power Stroke diesel is not just remembered, it's revered as the gold standard of Ford's diesel legacy. Top 4 5L Coyote V8. The 5L Coyote V8 debuted in 2011, revitalizing Ford's modern performance lineup. Designed to bring back the spirit of the classic 5 badge, it powered both the Mustang GT and the F-150. At a time when efficiency and emissions threatened the survival of naturally aspirated V8s, Ford proved the formula still had life left. From launch, the Coyote produced 412 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, later climbing to 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet in newer versions. Featuring dual overhead cams, variable valve timing, and a high-revving nature, it balanced modern engineering with classic V8 character. Unlike many contemporary engines, it didn't rely on turbos, just displacement, airflow, and refinement. Coyote became loved because it delivered exactly what enthusiasts wanted: reliability, raw sound, and strong performance. Daily drivers could trust it for 200,000 miles or more with basic maintenance, while weekend racers discovered it responded eagerly to upgrades. Its durability under stress made it a tuner's dream, supporting builds far beyond factory ratings. Collectors and fans continue to celebrate the Coyote because it represents the best of both worlds: a modern engine with old-school soul. Whether roaring down drag strips, drifting in competitions, or cruising highways, the 5 Coyote proves itself time and again. For Ford loyalists, it's more than just an engine, it's the heartbeat of a new generation of Mustangs and trucks, and a worthy successor to the 5 legacy. Top 3 7.3L Godzilla V8. The 7.3L Godzilla V8 was unveiled in 2020, surprising many who believed the era of large, naturally aspirated engines was over. Built primarily for Ford's Super Duty trucks, it represented a return to simplicity at a time dominated by turbochargers and hybrids. Its arrival showed Ford's commitment to strength and durability in their heavy-duty lineup. From the factory, Godzilla delivered 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. Its cast-iron block, forged crankshaft, and pushrod architecture were designed with reliability in mind. While it lacked the high-tech complexity of modern turbo engines, that was exactly its appeal. Enthusiasts soon discovered its vast potential. Tuners have pushed it beyond 1,000 horsepower with relative ease, making it one of the most exciting new big blocks available. The Godzilla quickly earned love for being straightforward, tough, and dependable. Owners of Super Duty trucks valued its ability to handle daily hauling and long-distance towing without excessive maintenance. Its design inspired confidence because it avoided the pitfalls of fragile electronics and instead focused on proven mechanical strength. Beyond trucks, hot rodders and collectors embraced Godzilla for its swap potential. Classic Ford owners began dropping it into Mustangs, F-100s, and custom builds, seeing it as the perfect blend of old-school V8 charm and modern engineering. It is remembered not just as a workhorse, but as a symbol that Ford still knows how to build a simple, brutally effective engine. The 7.3L Godzilla is already carving out its legend, standing proudly among Ford's greatest engines. Top 2. 5.2L Predator Supercharged V8. The 5.2L Predator Supercharged V8 was unveiled in 2020, first powering the Shelby GT500 before finding its way into the F-150 Raptor R. At a time when emissions regulations and downsizing threatened the survival of high-displacement V8s, Ford created one of its most extreme engines ever, cementing it as a modern icon. From the factory, the Predator produces an astonishing 700 horsepower and 625 pound-feet of torque, featuring a cross-plane crankshaft, forged internals, and a 2.65-liter Eaton supercharger. It delivers relentless acceleration and spine-tingling exhaust notes. Unlike naturally aspirated engines, its power arrives instantly, making trucks and cars equipped with it feel more like supercars than workhorses. The numbers alone command respect, but the experience behind the wheel is what sets it apart. The Predator is loved because it represents the last of a dying breed, a raw, unapologetic V8 built purely for performance. Drivers praise its balance of brute strength and modern refinement, while enthusiasts admire its durability under extreme conditions. It doesn't just perform, it thrills, embodying the essence of American horsepower. Collectors and enthusiasts see the Predator as a piece of history in the making. With electrification and strict regulations on the horizon, engines like this won't be around much longer. That scarcity adds to its allure, making it highly desirable for those who crave both performance and heritage. The 5.2L Predator Supercharged V8 isn't just Ford's second-best engine, it's one of the wildest production V8s ever built. Top 1. 6.7L Power Stroke V8 Turbo Diesel. Ford introduced the 6.7L Power Stroke V8 Turbo Diesel in 2011, specifically engineered for the Super Duty lineup. After the troubled 6L and 6.4L Power Strokes, Ford took development in-house, determined to restore faith in its diesel engines. The result was a motor designed from the ground up to deliver reliability, power, and unmatched endurance. Factory ratings reached up to 475 horsepower and an astonishing 1,050 pound-feet of torque. Built with a compacted graphite iron block, forged steel crankshaft, and high-pressure common rail injection, it combined brute strength with efficiency. The variable geometry turbocharger delivered seamless power while the design emphasized cooling and durability. Owners soon discovered these engines could exceed 500,000 miles with proper care, setting a new benchmark for heavy-duty diesel performance. The 6.7L Power Stroke earned love because it redefined trust. Truck owners hauling massive loads across long distances found it dependable, while contractors and farmers appreciated its ability to work day after day without complaint. It restored Ford's diesel reputation, proving that the company could still deliver an engine built to handle punishing demands. Today, the 6.7L Power Stroke is seen as Ford's crown jewel in diesel engineering. Its blend of power, refinement, and legendary longevity makes it a favorite for both work and play. Collectors and loyalists value it not just for performance, but as proof of Ford's comeback in the diesel market. For many, the 6.7L Power Stroke is the ultimate expression of built Ford tough. In the end, Ford has built true heroes in engine history, machines of strength, durability, and legacy. Share your own Ford engine experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and support the Muscle Cars Revolution channel for more legendary stories on classic power.